What is up, guys? I am pretty excited today because I was finally able to get my hands on the new Protein Doritos. Haven't even taken them out of the bag yet, so let's try these. First things first though, let's talk about how much protein are in these Doritos versus the original. So these Doritos come in two flavors. I got the nacho cheese flavor and the sweet and tangy barbecue. Now, compared to the original Doritos, which have 2 grams of protein and 150 calories, these Doritos have 10 grams of protein and also 150 calories. Now, if we compare the Doritos chips with 10 grams of protein versus one of my favorite competitors, the Quest chips, which is usually 18 to 19 grams of protein, depending on the flavor of the chip, and about 10 less calories on the Quest chips being at 140 calories, it's making the Doritos look a little bit on the weak side with the protein compared to what I would assume being one of its competitors. Now, that's not exactly true because we definitely have to look into what the serving size is and how many grams are in each serving size. So let's check that out. So this bag of Quest chips right here is 32 grams versus a serving size of the Protein Doritos, which is 28 grams. But luckily, I was able to find on the internet a comparable serving size, which is also 28 grams of the Quest. So when we compare that directly, you can see the protein difference is only 6 grams. And the calories is 130 for the Quest and 150 for the Doritos. All in all, when we're looking at it on a gram to gram basis, we're looking at 16 grams of protein for the Quest chips and 10 grams of protein for the Doritos chips with a 20 calorie difference, Doritos being a little higher in the calories. All right, guys, now we're gonna get to the part of the video I have been waiting for. Let's crack these open. We're gonna start with the nacho cheese. Crack these wide open. There we go. I'll give you guys a little look at what they look like. Look pretty similar. I don't want to drop it on the floor, but look like your typical Doritos there. So first taste test here. Okay. They're definitely different than what I expected them to taste like. I expected them maybe to taste exactly like the original Doritos, but they got something different going on with these for sure. My first impression is like, they taste like something out of Taco Bell. I don't know why, but it's just giving me Taco Bell vibes. Let me get one more chip to really get this flavor. All right, so I'm not just gonna stay eat chips for you guys, but my genuine first impressions, they're definitely not as good as the original Doritos, but I mean, they're not bad. But I'll be honest with you, I think Quest may have won here, first impressions. So let's try the other flavor now. What is up, guys? Just filming with my phone here. I thought I'd give you, honestly, a second day impression when I'm like really hungry, haven't eaten anything, about how these, the nacho cheese ones taste again. But sometimes that first time you gotta get that second impression really, so. On second impression, especially when you're like really hungry, these do smack. They do remind me of Taco Bell a lot. I think for me it was most jarring trying them for the first time. I was just had too much in my head what the original Doritos taste like. But these are definitely really good. And you, honestly, you can get that 10 grams of protein easy because you're gonna just want to keep eating these. So I still think I rate the barbecue ones better in my opinion, but yeah, these definitely they're good and they kind of taste like something Taco Bell would make, and I love Taco Bell, so just want some more thoughts on there. Thanks. Let me cleanse the palate a little bit. All right, now we're gonna try the sweet and tangy barbecue flavor. So I'm really excited for these because I'm a big fan of barbecue. So crack this open. Show you guys them in the bag. Very nice, very nice. I'll show you guys a chip the best I can. Don't focus on me, there you go. And let's try this. All right. Sweet and tangy barbecue, for me, I think it's already a clear winner. has a little bit of spice to it. Like literally the aroma is just like exactly how you expect. It smells like barbecue sauce. If you gave these to me, just hand me some chips, I would definitely be able to tell they are different Doritos, but I don't think I'd be able to tell they're high protein Doritos. And also, if you want a little bit of spice, they don't even say spicy on here, but you know, barbecue got a little bit of spice. You want a little bit of kick on these. These are pretty good. So I definitely say I like these ones a little better than the nacho cheese Doritos. But I'm a little biased because I like barbecued stuff. But yeah, I think these ones are definitely gonna be the winner. All right, guys, I just definitely, some Doritos just went the wrong way, but we're gonna go onward and wrap this up. So the protein Doritos, my review, and I don't really do ratings too often, so I'll just more say, I think they're solid. I would say definitely the sweet and tangy barbecue is the one to go with. The nacho cheese is interesting, and that's all I'll say. I don't think it's bad, especially like I've tasted some really rough, high protein or just protein foods in general. And these are not bad at all. But if you're expecting it to taste exactly like your traditional Doritos, just your traditional nacho cheese plain Doritos, 2 grams of protein, they're gonna taste a little bit different. So that's my little review, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know if you get your hands on these Doritos and try them out, and let me know what you think. I'll see you guys in the next one.